Well, all on smart, but on now fine tune. Impeachment. If you start lock up politician. When them rob with money, then got blood clot prison. That are the biggest thing Mark Golding could have ever said out of his mouth. And that said to me, say, Mark Golding is a different person. Accountability is most important if a country want to move forward. Politicians need to start go prison. Any leader when not stand by accountability is not good for the people. The country can't move forward without accountability. I'm dying for Mark Win because somebody will buy them bus here figure prison. Anybody will rob that $1.2 billion there on the bus deal figure prison. Larry Rosie said the whole of them are thief. But that thief here, Mark Golding, who you call thief, is willing to put it all on the line to say, then figure prison. If them thief, me rather give him a chance to send himself to prison than the man when I want to go to prison none at all. Where the man when obviously a thief, but now set up nothing to hold themselves accountability. From me born till now, politicians do bad things and all them do are resign and go live happily ever after. Mark Golding is saying politicians must go to prison. Me have to vote for that. Me have to support that. Me have to support that. If you in a Jamaica and not agree, say, politicians will start go to prison when them ramp with your money, then me don't know you want out of life. Me have to support the man where promote, say, thief in a government figure prison. Somebody say him just attack that until him reach in. Well, me have to give him a chance to reach in and see where I go on. Me like the attack there. Andrew never said that yet. PG never said that. Portia never said that. Siaga never said that. Michael Manley never said that. You Shearer never said that. Me, I run with the one politician when me here said that. Say them figure prison if them thief for money. Me agree with that. Yes, that's my thing there. Andrew never said that yet. Never. Bruce Golding never said that yet. Me, I run with that one somebody who said that. This come like a blood clot. You ever in a one tunnel, one dark tunnel, and you see one light? Yeah, me agree with that. Mark Golding have to say nothing more for me support him. That, and we are going to hold him accountable. We are going to hold him accountable. We are going to hold Mark Golding accountable for that. Me where they are so. Now make that speech they forgotten. Me, I make sure always remind him, say, oh, bossy, remember you did say, the impeachment act, we need it. And we need it like ASAP. Because the bus project has somebody figure out prison. The veggie bun and veggie milk project there, somebody figure out prison. Yeah, prison figure. The SSL project, prison figure. We need to see handcuff up politician and them are going to GP and them are going to Horizon. We need to see it. It needed. That is one of the major change that is going to happen to Jamaica when politicians start no say you can go prison. Why do you think Ibrahim Toure run Burkina Faso so? Because him lock up the politician them where they rob the people them money. And the people them love him and confident him and see him truly genuine. Mark Golding have to say nothing else in that campaign. My youth, Jen Pretty Eyes are your name. I talk about that will never happen. You don't know that. You don't know what will happen in the next 10 seconds. much less the next 10 hours, much less the next 10 days, much less the next 10 weeks, much less the next 10 years. You don't know. So me now listen to you. Young Lion, I thought me don't want to talk about that. I talk about that a different day. Me not talk about everything one time. Zin, when you hear a politician say, him want push forward the law if he lock up politician, how can you not support him? How can we not support Mark Golding? Me agree with that 100%. 100%. Politicians will start go prison. If you ask me, are worse than prison, them forgetting it. But me cool with prison. Go on a prison, man. I want to take Jamaican people for idiot. Go on a prison. I want to bright with it. I want to rob with money and then I dish it and fight. And I send police come this way when I talk to. And I lock up people and them say, yeah, no good. This and that. Me agree with Mark Golding. Politicians to start the prison a long time. Me I say it. Them say go in a jail cell, go name jail food. And make man run them down with knife and cell block. And cut them up and them something that to go face so I do to people. Cause on lock up scammer every day. On lock up scammer every day. So how on a scam 1,000,000% more than the scammer them on a figure prison. Me say, Mark Golding never have to say nothing more. When me hear that, me done talk. When me hear that, me done talk. Me know exactly who me a support. Me know exactly who me a support. Mark Golding say, politicians will start go prison. When them do wrong, yes. Me fully agree. And the only way the corruption are going to stop. Me fully agree. Me agree 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000%. 1,000,000,000,000%. Oh, the all right, nice man. I wait for some video. Listen to me. Somebody have to go to prison for them boss here. Me not think, alright, them rob whole for money, but a bus robbery are the worst robbery me ever see on earth. Yo. All a $1.2 billion accounted for. And I estimate, we are estimating I could have more than that. You know? And you know, say, then go to get all the bus them free as a grant. Then go to get the bus them free. Wait, story come to bump, man. You know how wicked pan them? Them lose KSAC already, you know. So when them lose the general election now, every book, every receipt, everything open up. And now we are going to see the lie them with them that tell. Because all now them can't show you no invoice or nothing, you know. For these buses cost $1.4 billion, $1.5 billion. Them can't show you one receipt all now, you know. People want to pay attention, you know. How disrespectful the Jamaica Labour Party is, you know. Them can't show one receipt of our money where them spend, you know. But yeah, give me a total, but you can't give me a receipt. You can't break down all the money spent. 1.4 billion for bus. Where the blood clot is it? 1.4 billion? And Japan full of bus and China full of bus? And you can buy some old washout, burnout color bus with the door them on the wrong side. And it cannot fix because the driver and the engine, they're over the next side. So how you move the engine? Or you move the engine and the driver. And if you even block off over the next side of the door, where the step up are going to come from on the next side? Or the people them are going to go in and come out of the bus. You have to move a set of seat put over there. So can't, the bus them can't fix. And why would you buy buses that you have to convert the entrance on one side to the next? Why not just buy some bus with It them on the side there already. And the bus them all, and you could have get 26 buses for cheaper than what you say you spend. Somebody needs to go to prison. You don't agree with me or you don't agree with me. Somebody needs to go to prison for them bus there. Somebody need to go to prison for them bus there. And it show me how some people have slave mindset. Because some liberate attack, but thank God they get 2 bus. Like what? Like what are you saying? Somebody figure prison. I mean, I stop saying that. I mean, I depend on Mark Golding to send somebody to prison. Because obviously, nobody over the labor rights side not thinks nobody figure prison. So we have to use the opposite side. And I like how Marky G said, impeachment law and send them to prison. I totally agree. Them figure out prison. Anyway, people, I'm tired, I'm hungry. I go back to sleep. Me have to just get up and address that issue. Usain Bolt, we're glad that I get back your money. But don't make them trick your mind. Don't make them use your energy. Like how them trick Sizzler and use Sizzler energy 2 days ago. And yo, more of the people them stop burn out Sizzler. Sizzler never have no choice. Because if I may keep something and Andrew Holness come or forward, why if they come? Andrew Holness forward. Me I tell you the truth, all in my vex, I would run him. Because I ain't the Prime Minister. Zine? And if I keep something and Marky G forward, I still would run him. So Sizzler was putting a weird spot, you know? Because you know, Sizzler couldn't just use ignorance and run out Andrew type place. You understand? So what Andrew do now, a mind game he might play. He might use his mind for Sizzler. If he use Sizzler, drain him energy, to make it look like Sizzler and support him. You understand? Because of Sizzler 30th celebration and thing. So, him go there now, because of that Andrew doing it, him very manipulative, you know. Him smart when it comes to mind game. Zine? So, him think, him slick. He must say to himself, saying, we have to go over Sizzler, you know. Because we give the people them look. You notice before, when Andrew got somewhere, that be a screaming Andrew, when him got Sizzler, think about 3 people, say, hey, they don't want to see him. Sizzler don't want to see him neither. Him know Sizzler don't want to see him. But he might use him brain. Remember, you know, oh, this me did have forgot to tell you. Because someone don't remember. Remember, say Sizzler Kalanji is chief of a Maroon community. You know. Zine? When you remember, say Andrew Holness, before election time, when him high and mighty, and now give thanks to sunshine, and now give thanks to rain, him come out brawling, and diss the Maroon them, and said there is no other sovereignty in Jamaica other than the sovereignty of the Queen. When you remember? When you remember? Kotai, where you say go on? Kotai, what go on? When you remember that time, you don't remember. Because you're forgetful, you know. When you're very forgetful. When you remember? When him come out brawling, hungry too. Him there on the stage, hungry. There's no other sovereignty than the sovereignty of the crown. When you remember? So Sizzler can't like him. Because basically he must say Maroon thing now have power. And Sizzler is the chief of a Maroon entity. Chief or chairman or commander, I don't know. But Sizzler run a Maroon something. So you think that Sizzler can go side with Andrew, where I try diminish Maroon thing, and I try override what the Constitution say about Maroon? So sometimes people may know it look away, but you don't have to see with Sizzler. Sizzler try to be respectful. So when he pop up a Sizzler event, you understand me I say? So Sizzler, enough people say, yo, Sizzler should have deal with him dark and running, man, brawling. No, Sizzler can't do that. Because Sizzler represent an organization, which is the Maroon organization, and he must be present himself a certain way and carry himself a certain way and dialogue a certain way. So although he not agree with Andrew come and event, him can't just brawl in this Andrew and run him. You understand me I say? So the people them hate Andrew so much and vex so much, that's them a bun Sizzler wicked. And me just take it up by myself to explain to you say, Sizzler never have no choice. You understand? Because Sizzler is a part of Maroon government and Andrew is Babylon government. And government have a dialogue and get along. You understand what I say? So, I want to understand, say, although when you see Sizzler talk to him and him did something and him a use him brain to try swing the people, so him a use Sizzler to try swing the people, him a use anywhere him can go. The soup man, yo, Andrew, my prime minister, because I am a prime minister now. Out of all of the soup them, you have chicken foot soup, you have cow skin soup, you have crayfish soup, you have seafood soup, you have pumpkin soup, you have all kind of soup. And a cow cod soup you go buy. Andrew, a cow cod soup you go buy. You go to the place and them have about 17 soup pot out there. And you take cow cod soup out of all the rest of the soup then. No, Johnny C, me just ask. Me don't know how Damien Crawford not address that. Out of all of the soup, for those who don't know what cow cod is, because someone who hear the name and don't know what cow cod is. Cow cod is the male genitals of the cow. And me say Andrew drink the soup. And when he man eat the cow cod part, the man start dancing, man say sweetest soup ever. Me nah tell you if you eat still, me dog. Me general, me nah tell you if you eat, but out of all I soup them. And then first me see you buy soup. Because you buy soup all the while when you go through Fern Gully, they saw some place. And you buy Bulby soup. But Bulby don't cook them the soup there. You never hear Bulby say him have cow cod soup yet, you're mad. Bulby now cook them the soup there. And out of all the soup them when you buy, you say the sweetest soup that? Mighty God. You will never catch Mark Gold in a drink cow cod soup. Never. You will never see Damien Crawford and drink cow cod soup. Never. Nah, tell you if you drink still, Andrew, but boy. Rough fire. And big up Mark Golden. I see him forward over my page and like a couple things. I appreciate it, enough respect. Show say a straight nation you deal with. Why you not laugh? Why you not laugh? I don't lie me I tell. It depends on Andrew page, you know. I'm so independent. I wouldn't know if cow cod soup nice because I would not drink it. And Andrew did actually consume piece of the cow cod And I say the sweetest soup. And a me say so, you know. And a me. It there on him page. I mean, I got comment and ask him if out of all I soup them, other soup that him think are the sweetest soup, but you know, him limit the comment them on him page. Enough time more comment for Andrew something them, but him limit the comment them. I'm so independent. You know what cowcard is? I'm so independent. You know what cowcard is? So you agree with your man, I eat cowcard, I'm so independent? As bad as things may be, I think if Juliet was there, not Juliet, what's my wife's name again? A Juliet your name? What's my wife's name again? Me think if she did that, I should have tell him don't drink it. That happen to politicians most time, you know. Them don't stay connected to the street. So that's why they make some simple mistake. You understand what I say? JLP can't wait for Bucky yard. Prince Hakeem, shut up and go kill yourself. Me go anywhere more I go. Me never there Jamaica all along. Me never Bucky all the time. Me there Tivoli more than you. Tivoli is my place more than you. Me go in any labor right here. Ask them about me a ties spin all about the whole of the road anyway. Me go anywhere more I go. And me talk anything I want to talk. Me know puppet like you know idiot. Me a real gangster, real G, real youth in the street. I want to stop talk. Me not afraid of death. Me not afraid of death, my youth. So I want to stop threatening me. Because that now stop nothing. The truth I got that. Okay. So who know we love talk about death? Me could go in at death. And talk about death. Hakeem, what him dead? Because I'm more enlightened your darkness. Because I bet you can't read and write. I want done, you know. What him dead? Me not block you or nothing. I want to talk to you. How in there? Anyway, you're supposed to live on a life. See me, Prince Hakeem. I'm not frightened for nothing. Prince Hakeem, let me ask you something. How you know, say, Earth, where we depend, right? I know I'm big prison, and we are serving a sentence. No, like I run the joke, I have a serious reason now, Miss Independent. So, Hakeem, how do you know that Earth, where we live on, is not a big prison and we are served sentence? And when you're dead, and when you're sentenced up, how you know, say, death is not freedom? How you know that? You realize, say, the whole of we there and can't leave. The only way to leave Earth is through death. And it obvious, say, our time here is temporary. So we existed before Earth, and we shall exist after Earth. So all you know, say, I know a prison sentence we I do on Earth. All you know, say, I know something we do in our other existence, in the other dimension, and we were sentenced to Earth to serve a time. And whenever your time up, you're dead and become free. How do you know that death is not freedom? Daily ranks. Give thanks. From New York to Atlanta to Bronx. So, Hakeem, let me enlighten you. How you know, say, Earth is not a big prison and the whole of we are the prison time? Because this is not where we existed first. Primo said it couldn't be because people are live amazing life. What is amazing if you don't have any memory and recollection of who or what you were before you came here? The way the sentence set up, you have no memory. You can't remember what you was before coming into flesh. So how you know so life is so amazing? What if our worst life we live here so? What if we actually depend on a prison plantation, a serve time? That's why everybody have a different expiry date. How you know say death is not freedom? How you know say are the best thing for dead? How you know say death is not the best thing? And guess what? Same like if you go a jail and you escape, you broke out of jail, it doesn't set you free. You become wanted and you end up going to get a worse sentence because you break out. It's the same thing if you kill yourself. That's why them say if you kill yourself, you're not see God's face. Because if you kill yourself, you cheat, your prison sentence. And what them are going to do, them are just send you back double time. Primo, why you going to say the life before this was worse? Or you know say the life before this not better? This is all you know. The Creator make it so you can't remember nothing before you come in the realm. Yeah? And you're not going to know the outside of the realm until you're dead. So is death really something bad? Or is death actually freedom? So why are you afraid of death, so? Why some man love threatening man about death? When the whole of we are served the same prison time in the third dimension that is not permanent. This realm that we're living in is not permanent. It's temporary. We all have to exit this realm. And we don't know what was before, and we don't know what will be after. Because the Almighty make you have amnesia to what was before. And you cannot see what is to come. So if you stop threatening people, people like me, that make sense you threatening me. Because me ready to go face the next stage. You understand? Me now run go kill myself, but me not afraid if death come. Me not afraid if death come. Death might be the most beautiful thing you ever experienced. So don't threaten me with death. Yeah, them say self-preservation for earth primo. But you don't know what you're preserving before. Remember, you were soul before flesh. And you shall go back to soul. So we actually have more in the soul realm than yes. So the flesh realm we're in now is very temporary. So we are exist before flesh, and we are going to drop flesh and going to exist again in our spirit realm. So this is very minute to where we live outside of the realm. Yeah. We live more outside of the realm than in the realm. Yeah. I'm going to ask you already, oh, you know, say now prison sentence the whole of we do. Or you know, say earth is not a big old prison where they put you to do your prison time, and when you're dead, you go back. That's why everybody will not dead at the same time. Everybody have their own day for dead. Primo, yeah, so the soul life could have worse. The soul life could have be best. You don't know. Why the temporary life would have better than the soul life? Think if it makes sense. If you were soul before flesh, and flesh is temporary, and you go back to soul, then the soul life must way more important and more better than the flesh life. The flesh life is temporary. That is obvious. Black blingers up. Yes, so is temporary, And life show you that every day. Very temporary. So, oh, you know, say now one big prison with it, man. Oh, you know, now one prison with it, man. And I serve prison time. And when you're dead, when your time up, and you go back to your free life. Seem like when a man get 10 years. Now in there for 10 years. And then him free up. If him escape out of prison before him 10 years up, him sentence I got double. Him have an extra charge. So when you kill yourself, and not do your due time where God gave you to do yourself, you come back double time. Primo, you sound like an innocent. And you get up and live soul life. And you decide to come in another realm, yeah? You're not a control over you coming in another realm, yeah? So if you do something in a soul life, and your punishment have to come on earth and your decision, the Almighty are going to have people who govern souls and throw you in your abyss to do your sentence. Same like how you have police boy who throw you in a jail cell and you have to do your time. And people oversee and make sure you do your time. That's why them tell you, say, everybody where they are so have a guardian angel. Why them say that? We oversee your movements but don't interfere. You never hear that yet. You have your guardian angel. We oversee your movements when you enter the realm till you leave. But don't interfere. You never hear that yet. Them guide you but them not interfere. So now you want to leave and then you want to come here. You don't notice say, alright, everybody afraid of death, but can't stop death. Because that's how the prison setup, you come here, you have to leave. You have to come here, do your time, and leave. So I have learned not to be scared of death. This a class too, man. Prince, this a class. Because people have talked about death like death is a bad thing. You notice when you're asleep, all if you have a broke foot, or a broken, or a swell foot, or a swell hand, you notice when you're asleep, you don't feel any of that. Because that is your soul in full action. So actually, when you're dead, you're not feeling no pain, brother. And you're gone now in different dimension. Death would have sweeter than this your life, you know, you know. Death would have be the sweetest rascal thing. Ah, that's the way I go on there. Death would have be the sweetest, freest, nicest thing. So when you not tell a man like me about death, and threaten me with death. Because I'm not afraid of you if I did not tell me about. Because death could have be true freedom. Death may be the real, true freedom. When I think about that, yeah? Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm going enough for today. Remember when you go to the election poll, put your X beside the head and join him cronies got to go. Big up.